Alrighty everybody, we're back with another DC Universe online video. Today's video is brought to you by 5mmo.com, and I want to give a quick shout out to Yanir. If you guys want to shout like him, all you gotta do is go down to the description below, click on the link for Instagram, and give me a follow, and I'll be choosing random Instagram followers to shout out at the start of every single video. Okay guys, we'll get into it, and I'm just gonna kind of talk about the latest movement styles that have been added to the game. The devs actually just streamed the release or like announcement of this like a couple days ago, and then like a day or something after. I think they streamed it yesterday, and then the day after the stream, or I saw it on YouTube actually, like a replay, and the day after that they released it. So it came out really fast. When they first announced it and I saw the video, I was hoping that it'd be like styles you could pick up like normal pieces of gear in the game, or like something that you could kind of find. But unfortunately, you do have to pay for these new movement styles, which is kind of unfortunate if you don't have a legendary membership, or like you've already spent all your I don't even know what the currency is called, like the currency you get for being a legendary member, or that you can buy. If you've already spent that stuff, then you're out of luck. You have to buy more to be able to get unlock these movement styles. Each one is $9, so you can. There's only 2 that they've released so far, but I'm sure they're going to be releasing more in the future pretty soon. The 2 styles are of course Light and Smoke. I don't know how many of you guys saw the stream. I'll probably put clips of it on this video just so you can kind of get a quick look at it. You don't really need to see the full thing to get the gist of it, but yeah, I'll flash clips of it. Anyways guys, I'll talk about some like the things I liked about it. But yeah, I mean, I was a little bit disappointed that they aren't like styles you can pick up in the game through like different quests and things like that. That was kind of annoying, but it is cool to see them kind of change that up. I mean, we have the movement modes we have in the game are basically the ones we've had since launch. They aren't any different. Super speed has been the same, flight's been exactly the same, acrobatics has been exactly the same. All 3 of those have been there since launch. And then they did, of course, add skimming, but like a year. When did they add skimming? Like a couple years ago or something like that. So I mean, we've been looking for like a change in movement mode, and it's really great. I mean, these styles I think turned out really cool. Like I said, would have liked to get them in game through quests instead of buying them, but that's okay. Anyways, guys. So I thought that the light ones looked really cool with, well, I mean, the light one I think overall looked better than the smoke one. I think that the light one would be really cool. Like for my character, I was thinking about getting it just because my main character, he's now called Enzo Prime, I've renamed him, is a light character, and my light is my favorite like power in the game, as many of you know. And so I think it'd fit perfectly with like a light character, like a tech character, or gadgets, excuse me, but I think, yeah, those 2 styles would like, it looks the most like accurate and like fits the power pretty well for like a futuristic kind of look.
Motorsport, put that thing in sports. Shout it bad, pop it like a court. You a dork, never been a sport.
It's funny, the super speed one like looks like Tron, like the motorcycles that they have in Tron, like the trails they create looks very similar to the super speed one, which is kind of a cool thing to see those like kind of light trails. You'll be able to see those all over the game as different people start to buy them. But yeah, guys, I mean, I think that personally, I think that the light looked coolest. I'd have to say either the super speed or the acrobatics. I like the acrobatics because of the way that the grapple hook looked. I thought that looked really cool. But yeah, I mean, I think if I had to narrow it down, I'd say it looks better on super speed, just because I think it looks dope how it creates that trail, like I was saying, kind of like a Tron kind of thing. And I mean, there's various colors, I think. I want to say there are like 4 or 5 colors you can get. So yeah, I mean, that was my favorite of the light side of things. I think it does look pretty cool. And then on the smoke side of things, I thought that the fire one looked really cool, or like the orange one, and it looks best with the flight mode in my opinion, because I don't think it really looked that good with acrobatics, or maybe with super speed it kind of just looks funny with super speed. I mean, the lightning of the light looks way cooler with super speed. Acrobatics, I would definitely go with light for the acrobatics, and I would go with light for skimming. But for flight, I think I would definitely go with the smoke. I mean, it looks like if you had a gadgets character, you could make it look as if the smoke coming out of the boots of your character is like fire, and it reminded me a lot of like an Iron Man type of thing, like type of look, like rocket jet boots. And I thought that I mean, they mentioned that in the stream, and I thought, yeah, that's really cool. So, I mean, I was a big fan of the orange smoke, and then white smoke could be good too, but I wouldn't put any smoke on the speed or super speed, just because I think the light actually looked good with the flight as well. But I think that smoke for flight, smoke's the way to go, and for super speed and acrobatics and skimming, I think light's the way to go. Overall, I think, like, obviously just from that kind of judgment that I just gave, I think that the light looks a lot better, but you guys can of course decide like that for yourselves and how you implement that with your style. I mean, I'm sure you'll be able to make smoke with acrobatics look dope, or smoke with super speed look dope. So I mean, I can't wait to see how people like the styles people create in the game with these new kind of movement modes. I mean, that's always something that I always kind of look forward to seeing, like other people's styles and how they've kind of done that. I mean, it's always good to see them adding new kind of styles to the game and new like armor pieces, just so that it adds like so much more depth as far as customization goes. I think that's one of the big draws of the game. It's like makes it really unique, makes it really cool. So guys, that's kind of like my take on the new movement styles. I do wish that they were free and like you had to do things in game to get them. I think that would make them cooler, and like they'd have kind of more prestige behind them. Like, oh, when you'd see someone with that movement mode, you know, like, oh, that guy's like a badass, he worked really hard for it, or like he's really good at the game, rather than just kind of buying it. That's the kind of draw about buying it. And of course, I understand that like you gotta, you know, pay for the fun of the game, but you know, it would be cool to see or start getting some other like some more free content added to the game. But let me know, guys, what you think in the comments below. Which movement mode do you think looks best with light, and which one do you think looks best with smoke? Let me know in the comments below, and then let me know which color you're planning to use for your character, guys. I probably am not gonna, like, obviously I don't have gameplay of it with myself. I probably won't pick it up right away. Hopefully I'll be able to accumulate some of those, like some of the member currencies, so that I will be able to like get it eventually, because I think it would look dope with my light character. But yeah, I mean, that's just kind of my take on it, guys. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate all your support on the video. If you guys want to see more DC Universe Online updates like this, just leave a like. I also I'm starting to play more with my main character, and I've actually created a league. I'll probably have a video up about that soon, but just keep an eye out for that, guys. And that kind of wraps up today's video. So thank you all very much for watching, and as always, peace out, everybody.
Motorsport, put that thing in sports. Shout it bad, pop it like a court. You a dork, never